So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Mbappe. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, over the years I've seen some great defensive leaders, and this guy, Ruben Dias, lives up to all of that, especially the way he just dictates where he wants his teammates to be positioned. Just always seems to have that picture. And when it comes to passing, he pretty much just leaves that to everyone else.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Bellingham. Swept in. Van Dijk clears it away. Cucurella. Chance here to counter. Goes looking wide. Engages and forces him off the ball. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Gravenberg. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to Bellingham!
Bellingham just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Potw, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gravenberg going vertical. No luck with that dink over the top. João Neves. Potw do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Neves. Very nearly half an hour gone here. James. And it's Neves. Now it's Thuram. And he shoots! Off the post! That's going to go a long way. Oh no, this does not look good. Cucurella, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. João Neves. And here's Thuram. Played out wide. James. Gravenberg. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
João Neves cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gravenberg. Now João Neves. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And it's DiMarco. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he was alert to it. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Here we go again. So neither side has yet broken through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
James. Gravenberg. Knocks it in, and the shot! It's bounced back off the post. It's there! The breakthrough arrives at last! So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Haaland.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Now, can they get him away? Opts to... Can he finish? James. Nicely aimed pass. And it's played forward. And he's intervened well there. Rice. Now it's Gravenberg. Van Dijk. And it's Rice. And it's DiMarco. Passing nice and neat. Tries to play it through.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Defending of the desperate variety. Potw still this single goal behind. James. Time and again they are repelled. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shifted it to the flank.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now.
Shot a goal! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Botafogo can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Botafogo grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ruben Dias gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Botafogo perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
James making good progress on the right-hand side. Out towards the flank. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Bellingham. Yildiz. And Gravenberch. Now there's a fine ball. It's anyone's ball now. He's on it, can he get away? Good read, needed to be. That's a cute ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Cucurella. Ruben Dias. Passes short and sharp. There's the shot! Sensational from Haaland! A finish of true class! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have a breakthrough, and now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Reinders. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
This looks promising. And the counter is on. And it's Lopez. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Terrific header! Should have equalised.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Kimmich. And it's Cucurella. And Gravenberch. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Gravenberch. Gravenberch proves just a little bit too strong. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kimmich.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Haaland. And it's James. Very much into the last knockings. And that is expertly dealt with. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. There will be 4 extra minutes. Fermin. Kimmich is onto this. Rudiger with the clearance. Cleared without complication. And that will be the final act. Botafogo have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the midfielder, Ryan Gravenberch, is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line. And just like so many of...
He's having a shot! Goal! Potw! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So, a breakthrough already. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Rice with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Rudiger. And it's Gravenberch. João Neves. And here's Thuram. Now it's Sumpa. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mbappe, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham. Thuram. Good ball, good take. James made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. This looks promising. Now that looks a decent ball. Ruben Dias deals with that comfortably. James. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Botafogo are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Looking for options for movement. DiMarco puts them all in. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
João Neves.
Potw really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence.
Let's shot a goal! Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham. And it's Cucurella. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
DiMarco for Rice. Aimed beyond the defence. Now this could... Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gravenberg now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rice. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He can get that clear. Not the most convincing of passes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Mbappe. Played out wide. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? In by DiMarco. Bellingham! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. João Neves. And it's Cucurella. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's on it, can he get away? Chooses to go back. Tries a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared without hesitation. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Turan in acres of space out wide. João Neves. Oh, sweet feet. Mbappe, and the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! Cucurella. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Foram
And it's
indicados
Cucurella.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Crosses it in. Raya deals with that nice and simple. Time and again they are repelled. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Botafogo having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Potw really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. James. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ball driven towards the far post.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's DiMarco. Gravenberch. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's there to belt it away. Potw just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Gravenberch wins the duel this time. So what can they make of this? Tries to pass it through. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Cucurella. That's tidy. Oh, super ball. Chance for a shot! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And it's Bellingham. That's a lovely pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
It's their second corner of the game.
Camisa 9, camisa 21, camisa 27, camisa 15. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 11.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? It's there! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Some really good ball movement. Bruno Fernandes. Potw, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Gravenberch. He's in a good position here. Goes for a shot! Goal! Potw! And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Potw. Oh, shooting chance!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
James charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Potw clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Fermin. Oh, this is a terrific run. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fermin gets a foot in here. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Haaland. And that has left him in a heap. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rudiger. Ruben Dias. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mohamed Salah is offering a wry smile there.
Koke goes short, and here's Koke. This might spell danger. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Kimmich. That's a decent clearance. Oh, it's a great ball here. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Teremos 3 minutos
Van
de
de Ven.
acréscimo.
And the number on the board is 3. Lukaku. Lukaku has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Rudiger. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Cucurella. Fermin. That's that, the end. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Potw clearly will be very happy the way they went about things. Pretty much never lost concentration despite going ahead in an unexpected manner. I thought it was great discipline and the right temperament.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.